Hi, I'm unboxing and swatching the Diamine Inkvent Calendar 2024 Black Edition. Please click away if you haven't opened yours and want to be surprised. The packaging has become quite iconic, designed and illustrated by Sarah Coleman. I bought mine from Amazon. If you plan to get your set, I'll put the link in the description. I don't usually open mine from the windows on the box. I prefer to keep them intact so it's easier when I'm done and ready to store them away. These sets come with 24 bottles of 12ml inks and 30ml ink for the 25th day. Unfortunately, each is wrapped in plastic, which is hard to peel off. As a consumer, that feels like a lot of plastic waste. And here is the quick look of the inks that are included. It took me 15 minutes to remove all the wrapping. If you have someone special willing to peel the plastic for you, it will be a more enjoyable process when you open it each day. Now it's time to start swatching. The first one is Wilted Rose. I'm not doing it according to the day, so even if you watch this video, you will still be surprised unless you have an excellent memory. This ink looks very similar to Teranishi Chemical Industries Opera Rose. To be honest, often after I watch ink swatching videos, I don't remember much about the colors. It's probably the good thing about aging. You get that involuntary power of letting go. Next, we have Winterberry. It's labeled as a chameleon ink, but it simply looks like a shimmer ink to me. Regardless of how they label the inks, you will get plenty of sparkling inks in this set. You will see chameleon inks, shimmer inks, star bright inks, and shining inks. This one is Diamine Nutmeg with gold shimmer. I think I have seen this color in many of the Robert Oster inks. I may have forgotten to mention that I'm swatching the inks on Muji's spiral notebook and Wearingu swatch cards using a Kakimori dip pen. This one is Diamine Mint Twist Chameleon ink. I think people label this color as Seafoam Green. It has a teal shimmer. This shade of green is quite unique for fountain pen ink. And then we have the Diamine Sleigh Ride, which is labeled as Extreme Sheen. I would describe the color to be muted orange-brown with a heavy green sheen. I think sheening inks are fascinating, but I do find them taking longer to dry, and smearing tends to happen with this kind of ink. This one is Diamine Baltic Breeze Shimmer ink. It's a beautiful blue-purple ink that reminds me of those dual-chrome inks I have seen from Sailor Studio. While swatching the inks, I realized that Diamine loved the purple color. Last year, we had the purple edition. Even though this year is not the purple edition anymore, I'm still seeing 1/3 of the inks have some level of purple tone. As someone who does not frequently use purple ink, I may have to take a break from their Inkvent calendar next year. After buying their Inkvent for 3 years, I have accumulated quite a lot of purple ink. This Diamine Cranberry is labeled as a standard ink, but somehow it has a heavy green sheen, so I would say don't take the labels too seriously. Just have fun writing or drawing with these inks. It's the holiday season after all. The next one is Diamine Vibe with a heavy purple sheen. It's labeled as Extreme Sheen, which is accurate, but I think I have seen this look everywhere in the last couple of years. Birmingham Pen Co has something like this as well. This one is Diamine Fruit Cocktail, a scented ink. It has a bubblegum fragrance in it. I think the orange color is lovely, but it has a weird characteristic. You can see that somehow my writing here is much thicker than when I write with other inks. Here we get another purple color ink. If purple is your color, You will absolutely love their Inkvent Calendar. And then we have Diamine Marley, another purple color ink. At this point, I wonder if they bought too much purple material and decided to use it up for this year's Inkvent Calendar. Spoiler alert, you will see more purple inks if you continue to watch the whole video. This is Diamine Grotto, and it looks very similar to the Sleigh Ride we just swatched. It's a brighter version of Sleigh Ride, with a brighter orange tone and a brighter green sheen. The next one is Diamine Salted Caramel, which is a warmer version of the Diamine Nutmeg you just saw. And then here we go, Diamine Lullaby, another purple ink. It's gorgeous though, absolutely perfect for springtime. This ink is Diamine Tundra, one of my favorites from this limited edition set. It's a muted grayish purple ink, just the right amount of purple for me. The next one is Diamine Noble Fur. They label it as Star Bright. I'm unsure what that's supposed to mean. Maybe it means extra sparkles? Regardless, this green definitely reminded me of Christmas, a color I frequently see in Christmas decor. Diamine Good Tidings is a heavy sheening black ink. I know it looks black on camera, but I swear I see a hint of purple undertone. I'm not trying to repeat myself on the purple. It's either their most popular shade of ink or they bought too much for last year's purple edition. If you love purple and didn't have enough last year, you will continue celebrating this year. The Wishing Tree ink is a grey ink with a hint of green, and where the ink pools, you will also see a hint of purple. Since this is a chameleon ink, you will also see some green sparkles. And then we have Diamine Potpourri, a standard ink with lavender color. The color is slightly desaturated, but still legible if you write with it. The Diamine Chilly Nights is another star bright ink from this set. It's a dark purple ink with ultra bright silver sparkles. And then we have another extreme sheening ink, Diamine Cosmic Glow. The ink has a beautiful blue undertone, but you're not likely to see it because a purple sheen overtakes it. Diamine Pine Needle is a lovely green chameleon ink. It's like a grass green color with green shimmers. The next ink is Diamine Snow Globe, a bluish-purple chameleon ink with blue shimmers. Next, I saw something that reminded me of Yamabudo ink. Diamine Forest Gateau is a scented ink, and I love the deep wine color. I'm definitely adding it to my favorites. The last ink I'm swatching is Diamine Lemon Lime, a bright lime green chameleon ink with green shimmers. So after seeing all these 25 inks, what are your thoughts? Personally, I feel conflicted. I love many of the inks because they are in trend with what people love these days. However, I feel like I'm seeing many twins in this set. Many colors look similar or identical. For example, the Cosmic Glow and Vibe look almost the same with the extreme purple sheen. The Nutmeg, Tundra, and Wishing Tree look like the Colorverse inks with 3 in the set. The Mint Twist looks like a diluted normal fur, adding a hint of blue. Grotto, Sleigh Ride, and Cranberry have a similar orange-red undertone with a heavy green sheen. And then we have Baltic Breeze, which looks like a lighter version of Snow Globe. Marley is identical to Joy Lilac, but more muted. It's a purple gradient if I add potpourri with Snow Globe, Baltic Breeze, Joy Lilac, and Marley. My top 3 from the 2024 Inkvent Calendar are Tundra, Forest Gateau, and Snow Globe. Since I love muted color inks, I also love Nutmeg, Wishing Tree, and Salted Caramel. I hope you find this video helpful. I truly appreciate it when you take the time to watch and like my videos, and consider subscribing to my channel. Now I will let you finish looking at the close-ups of these inks after they are dry. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.